Let's say you have rent. Fuck your landlord. Take that money, place it all in a trading account and trade it, risk it all. You don't need to make money. Your kid can starve. Who gives a fuck about that motherfucker? You tell your wife to bring you some coffee, she spills it on your shirt. That bitch just ruined your day. In order to do all the good things, you have to eliminate all the bad things, to the point where you are left with nothing to do but the good things. If you want to become a profitable trader, it's not about finding the best strategy. It's not about finding the best habits. It's about eliminating all the bad strategies and all the bad habits to the point where you are left with nothing to do but the good habits and but the good strategies. I receive a question on Instagram often, which is, how do I stop procrastination? And my answer is usually, you just eliminate everything else to the point where you are left with nothing to do but work. If you sit right there in front of me and I tell you, listen, you don't have to work, but I'm going to take away all your phones, all your TVs, I'm going to take away everything that might distract you. The only thing you are allowed to do is work. You don't have to, but it's the only thing you are allowed to. You can either sit there, stare at the wall, or work. Most probably, out of boredom, you will work. So eliminate all distractions and you work. In this video, I've decided to do something new, which is instead of telling you all the good habits that you should do and all the good strategies that you should use, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to become the worst trader ever, the shittiest trader on this earth. And if you eliminate all those things, you are left with nothing to do but the good things. So let's try this out. So, number one, as a trader, you need to be a slave to the charts. You need to sit all day in front of the charts and try to place as many trades as you possibly can. This will ensure, number one, that you were working a 9 to 5 before, now you've replaced it with another 9 to 5, so your dumb brain doesn't get confused. Number two, this ensures that you never spend time with family or anyone else. Who needs family when you have the charts? Number three, this ensures that if you sit long enough in front of the charts, you get emotional and you get an emotional reaction as the sensible princess you are. This just guarantees that. Okay, so you need to sit as long as you can in front of the charts. Number two, you place a trade, you go to the gym, you check your phone, you're in profits. You immediately close that position. You don't wait for it to go to your full TP. Remember, you are not allowed to make any money. You're a peasant and you need to remain this way. Market didn't reach your target yet? Fuck yes, but fuck logical thinking. You need to be emotional. As a trader, you also want to make sure that you never place an SL or TP before you enter. You enter first, and then let's say the market pushes with volume in the opposite direction. Now that you feel the pressure, you're losing a lot of money, now you decide where to place your SL. You need to be emotional. Every decision that you take needs to be emotional, and you want to decrease logical thinking as much as possible. This also increases the probability of the market pushing in the opposite direction enough to blow your account. And remember, as traders, we don't like peace. You want to be dangerous. You're a dangerous person. You're an adventurer. Fuck peace. You should try every single trading strategy that exists out there. Every time you have a losing streak, you should switch strategies. If the strategy doesn't respect you enough to bless you 24/7, then why are you even using it? Why do you put yourself in such toxic relationships? You need to switch systems. You never should have a stable system that you can optimize. You always need to jump from strategy to strategy. And if you have no trades for the day, just use any other strategy that exists on YouTube out there. Anything that you just saw once. You can't have a no trading day. A no trading day means that you just wasted time for nothing. And you, as a businessman, we all know that you value your time and that you put your time to good use. So you can't waste your time like that. You could have played video games or did anything more productive, but instead you're sitting there just watching the charts go up and down. Just use another strategy. Journaling your trades is for little girls. Never journal your trades. A journal can tell you what you did wrong with that trade. And as we all know, you are perfect. And never let a journal tell you otherwise. Fuck that piece of Excel sheet. Why journal a trade when you can take another one? If your son comes to you and he's like, "Dad, what are you doing?" And you're like, "I'm journaling." Aren't you ashamed? I'm selling oil to bring the oil prices down because gas prices are up. I'm saving the world. This is what you should say. As a trader, you should never analyze bias or plan your trades beforehand. Who gives a fuck about bias? The market doesn't tell you where it's going. You tell the market where it's going. If the market is bullish, it's okay to sell. You go against the tide. You impose your uniqueness and strong character. Fuck being a sheep. As a trader, you should never risk 1 or 0.5% per trade. Risking small amounts is for pussy hedge fund and asset managers. And you, my friend, as an inspiring shit trader, you should risk at least 10% per trade. And if you ever have a 10 trades losing streak and blow the account, remember, you only live once and life's too short to be worrying about money. You should risk money that you can't afford to lose. Let's say you have rent. Fuck your landlord. Take that money, place it all in a trading account and trade it, risk it all. That fear that you will feel as you trade is the fear you need to become a shitty trader. And remember, if it all goes wrong and you end up being homeless, it's alright. You need a dramatic story to become a profitable trader. Otherwise, you can't cry in front of a camera in the future while you tell everyone how much of a hero you are. You need it, it's alright. Also remember that the whole goal of the trading industry is to stroke your ego. It's okay to be a pussy and never jump in a profitable setup ever. As long as you get to call your friends later and be like, oh, I was right about Bitcoin, I was right about Bitcoin. And they're like, oh, you're so good as a trader. And you're like, oh, I'm so good, as you smile and contemplate how good you are as a trader. You don't need to make money. Your kid can starve. Who gives a fuck about that motherfucker? As long as your friends get to stroke your ego, that's all what matters. As a trader, self-perception is very important. This is why you need to wake up every single morning, look deep in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm such a shit trader and I will never make it. This ensures that you maintain the right amount of self-doubt to never execute on your ideas, never trade, never optimize your system, never do anything. Because the goal is that you're poor and we need to maintain it. We don't like change. You're a trader and you just got a 3 trades winning streak. You have just been promoted to God level. You don't need a system anymore. You can just look at the charts now and tell where the market is going. If you look at the charts and you see a semi-setup or anything that is not according to your system, but you feel like the market is going somewhere, you absolutely need to enter. Systems are for mere humans like me. But you're a god now. You don't follow the same rules. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You want to trade, you sit in front of your trading setup, you're so excited to start trading. You tell your wife to bring you some coffee. As she brings you the coffee, she spills it on your shirt. I need you to get as angry as you possibly can. That bitch just ruined your day. That frustration about the smallest shit ever will make sure that everything always affects your performance. And this way, you remain the shitty trader you are. So guys, this is my advice for you to become the shittiest trader ever. If you want more valuable advice like that, make sure you subscribe, notifications, all the YouTuber stuff. Good luck guys, and I'll see you in the next video.